What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Oh, now what am I thinking? Another day, another project over here at Auto Auction Rebuilds. Yeah, maybe I just got through watching a B is for Build episode. So here's what I like about these cars, man. They're easy to find. There's plenty of them. We got one here. We got one here. There's a black one over there. There's plenty of these Lincolns out here. So here's what we got. This one has a great header panel. Sadly, someone busted the grill. Well, the grill bolts on the back, there's just 4 bolts. You can take the grill off. So I'm trying to decide, these headlights are already removed for us. So basically, we just unplug this right here, take the headlight, and we're already there. We could take this grill, assuming, make sure it works. These are spring loaded. Ow, that, I think, is gonna leave a hell of a burn. Yeah, that just cut the hell out of me. Great. Okay, well, so just so you know, in here is very sharp. Feel this, Tim. Well, at least it's not bleeding. Stick your finger in there and feel the ridge right here. This is the one that caught me.
You cut yourself and you want me to touch it?
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't feel very good. Well, these are spring loaded anyway, like this. They're designed to be pushed in. So this grill works. To get it off, we'd have to take 4 bolts off the back, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna take, I don't know, what do you guys think? This header panel is darker. Darker is gonna match better. Yeah, let's just take this header panel, less work. It's already pretty much taken off. We'll take that headlight, and we'll see what happens. Let's grab some parts, let's get going. All right, so here's what we got so far. We've got the header panel, we got the grill, we got the cooling fan, we got the overflow reservoir, we got that plastic cover, we got the headlight, we got the wiring harness. What's different though, I was thinking about replacing this, but I don't think I'm going to. I think the other one's gonna work just fine. If not, we'll come back. The horn on ours is mounted up here, whereas here it's mounted down this way. So I went ahead and clipped the horn harness as well. But I think we're going to try to find another one that has the horn mounted up here, so we make sure we get the correct part. We'll take the harness from that as well. Harness. We're not going to take this radiator because there's actually one just a few cars down. It looks like it's brand new. I wasn't going to replace the radiator, but you know, seeing this one and seeing how much the other one is melted, we don't know how compromised the tank is going to be. So, you know, let's do the best we can with this. This should bring a pretty good profit. And I want to make sure someone gets a decent car out of this deal. So let's go pull the radiator. All right, so as you can see, this one's already ready to go. I mean, we just got to take the upper mounts off. I think two bolts, one on each side here, and then 1 bolt here and 1 bolt there. And this whole radiator come off. The hose is already off. Like I was saying, you can see this is a very clean radiator. Looks practically new. So I think this is a pretty safe bet. So let's pull this sucker out. And there we go. Now it's just be a matter of pulling this stuff out. Harbor Freight, baby. All right, so we got the radiator out. That was a little more difficult than expected because they've got weird slots on the back where different things fit, like the condenser for the air conditioning, the external transmission cooler. I didn't know that. These do not have internal transmission coolers on the radiator. It's pretty cool. They're external and they're pretty big, so they're heavy duty coolers. So here's another Lincoln right here. Let's see if we can find a damn horn. That's all we're looking for now is a horn. See, on all these they're bolted down there, but on the one we have, the horn is actually bolted up here. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that the horn was bolted up here on ours. Interesting. All right, so we got our horn. Tim was like, just use any horn, who cares? I can't blame him. I'm kind of anal about things like that. It's true. It's like, yeah, we could have taken any horn and made it work. You know, it's literally 2 wires, nothing more than 2 wires. We could have made anything work. But there's the parts. I wanted, this is the last piece we're looking for. We've got everything else we need. I just wanted everything to go back right. You know what I mean? So it's cold, guys. Like, no joke, it's actually cold. It's in the 40s here right now, and we're wet because it's freaking misting all over us. I guess we need to get back to the house, and I think Mike's gonna come out and help put this thing back together. So hell, we did the tearing apart. Weird Beard Mike, I can't wait to see you at the house and help us get this thing put back together. This thing put back together. And man, maybe we can get it. It's Thursday. Let's see if we can get this car down to Weird Beard tonight so that it's ready to go Friday. Look at this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully none of this stuff falls off. Hopefully all of this stuff works, right? That's the fear, is that the stuff isn't going to work. Good old Chevy Cruze to the rescue, right? Love this car, man. She's a reliable old thing. Got to replace this bumper soon. This stuff is falling off of it. It got hit on the side a while back and scraped it. Got sheet or wood screws holding the bumper in on this. I made about $1,700 off this bumper from Toro accidents, and I just leave it on here. Let's get out of here, man. It's cold. Well, we're starting to lose daylight, but here she is. We got the radiator out. Here's your radiator cooler right here. You got your air conditioning condenser behind it back there. All the hoses laying out on the ground. Now it's just a matter of we got to clean all this up. We got to cover all this mess up, splice in the new harness, make sure everything is good and sealed up. I'm glad that I decided to go ahead and pick up a radiator for this thing, because this probably would have worked. What do you think? I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable using this radiator with it being so charred up here, and especially over here. I really felt like the integrity of the tank had been compromised, and you know, it might have held for now, but someone could have been on the highway heading out somewhere, and I could see that thing rupturing, and I don't want that. Not when you can get a used radiator so cheap. So all together, all the parts we've got, here's everything all lined up right here. It's a lot of parts, and we got all of this with warranties from LKQ here in Oklahoma City on MacArthur, South MacArthur. We got all of this for $240 out the door. So the car was $945 out the door with fees. The tags were $20. The parts here were $240. The battery was $50. And I spent $10 on antifreeze. I think that's all we've got into this. Like, that's everything at this point. And we've already taken it for a drive. You guys went with me. We took it for a drive, so we know there's no check engine lights. We know all the lights and signals and everything work properly. I don't think the car needs anything. Like, this is it. This is it. So the important thing to remember is, if you need a good, reliable car for cheap, and you're willing to put in a little bit of work. Now, not all cars are this way. I have found plenty of good cars that are just run and drive, jump in and go at Copart. But if you're looking for something, you want a nicer car than you might be able to afford regularly. Like, if you saw this car in a car lot, we're going to have this thing up for somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000. When in reality, our actual investment into this thing is probably around $1,250, $1,300. You know, somewhere in that general area. There's money to be made on these cars if that's what you want to do. Alternatively, if you just want a nicer car, then you're going to be able to afford it at a dealership. Copart's great for that. You can go find something you got to put a little bit of love into, a little bit of work, a little bit of money, and you're going to be riding around in a nice classic car. Nobody's going to know that you paid $1,300 for a $3,000, $4,000 car. Nobody's going to know that but you. And hey, You know the old saying, a penny saved is a penny earned? I don't think that really counts. It's more like $100 saved is $100 earned, but you get my drift. You could find some great deals out at Copart. Now, this isn't the end of the video, but I do want to give you guys a quick plug for Jegs. Jegs just contacted me, like last minute, said, please get this in a video. Jegs is having a free shipping weekend, this weekend only. The person that contacted me said, we don't do this very often. They said free shipping is something we rarely ever do, so please get this message out to anybody in your audience that's looking to buy aftermarket parts or performance parts for your car. Definitely go hit up Jegs. Free shipping. Now, free shipping does not apply to oversized freight items. It doesn't apply to expedited items either. You can't expect to go in there and select expedited shipping and get it for free. But general shipping is free on almost everything on their site this weekend. I'll have a link in the description. I also have a link in the comment section. Please click on it. Go over there. Check out Jegs. This is the time. Get your holiday shopping done early, right? Okay, guys, we know most of you are guys. You're not going to buy your wife a carburetor or an intake manifold, but you could. You could say to your wife, man, you know that Chevelle SS has been sitting in the garage. All she needed was an intake and a carburetor, and it was so cheap. I bought an intake for myself, and I bought you a carburetor. So that way we can go cruising around in our classic muscle car. God, it works. Trust me, it works. All right, now let's get back to working on this car, man. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, you've been here, what, 30 minutes maybe? And the whole front end's back on the car. See, this is how Goon Squad gets everything done so fast. They get a team of people out there, man. They just start knocking things out. We got Tim right here. There's Mike. I don't know your name. Matthew. I forgot. Matthew. Yeah, Matthew.
That's my oldest boy, Matthew.
All right, that's his oldest boy, Matt. Literally, man, they come out here in like 30 minutes. The whole car is, I told you guys when it was back together, you weren't even going to be able to tell that this thing had been in a fire. We're bleeding the coolant system right now. We got the heater on, the AC is working, the cooling fan is working. Turn this crap off right here. We're trying to let her warm up. All right, so moment of truth. She's on her way out. There's Mike over there.
Look at our little tidbits.
Off she goes. So I guess we'll have to catch up and see. That is a gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. Man. And here's all we got left to show for it. We got some crispy critters on the ground here. We got a few leftover tidbits. We got a headlight over here.
Good day.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I'll have to edit this down because we got hours of footage, and I'm going to try to make this reasonable for y'all to watch. Another day, another project done. Let me tell you something. This is what it's all about right here. When you could take a car that needs, especially a fire car, man, and we had it running immediately, like literally, if you know what to look for, if you're cautious, go out to Copart, look these things over for yourself. You can find some great deals. I knew this thing was going to run. There was no reason it wouldn't. Now we know. It runs. Everything's replaced. The wiring is good. Everything works. And she's on her way down to Weird Beard Auto Sales. The Carfax report shows that car is worth $29.95 with a salvage title, with 104,000 miles. It's still worth right around $3 grand for a car that I think complete total investment is around $1,300. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Now, we might price it a little cheaper. That's going to be all up to Mike. He's going to do his magic and do what he does with it now that it's down there. But if he wants to sell that thing for $2,500, hell, you know what? If you sell them cheaper than what they're worth, you can move them fast. And you can make money by flipping inventory. You know, volume. Make money by selling a lot of cars. Or you can hold out if you got the time and you're patient and, you know, you want to wait. But personally, I love going to get more cars. That's what I love doing. So I'm out of here, folks. Thank you to Mike and to his son, who I forgot his name. What was his name? I forgot his name. Anyway, thank you to Tim. Thank you to myself. Thank you to Copart. Everybody, don't forget, check out Jegs because they're having that rare special this weekend only where you can get free shipping. all right, on most of the items on their website. So go over there, get your shopping done early, knock it out. And of course, I get a tiny commission off that. So thank you to Jegs, and thank you guys for supporting the channel. We will catch you very, very soon in the next one. We got a Cadillac to get running next, man. Ah, man. We're out. And before I forget, if you're not currently subscribed to Mike/Weirdbeard's channel, go check out Weirdbeard, man. Weird Beard on YouTube. I'll have a link in the description right underneath Jegs. Go check him out. Go check out TK's Garage. I'll put a link down in the description for that too. And last but not least, Fix Bros.